How are we all doing today? Today is a special day. Every day is a special day, but today, Vesak, Buddha's birthday. So, happy Buddha birthday to all my Buddhist friends around the world celebrating today. My dear friend Dolma in Nepal, who's from Tibet, wishing you a beautiful, beautiful Vesak celebration. Buddha, 562, born in, I believe it's 562, born in Lumbini, Nepal. So a very special place in Nepal. Teachings, basically compassion, kindness, and service to others. So today, as we get started, we'll start in meditation. We'll start cross-legged, seated, with our eyes closed. Once you get yourself settled. So meditation and contemplation, one of the biggest associations with the Buddha, right? Buddha meaning the enlightened one. Spent 40 days, 40 nights in Bodh Gaya, India, meditating under the Bodhi tree. I'm fortunate enough to have been able to go meditate under the Bodhi tree. I'm not enlightened yet. Far from it. Didn't work for 1 hour, but that's why I named Bodhi Bodhi, to remind me to sit quietly, sit still, be compassionate, be of service to others. And it's an ongoing journey, an ongoing process, as is life. All right, so just close your eyes for me. Just place your hands down on your knees. Start to breathe in and out through your nose. I want you to visualize a Buddha, an image of Buddha that you have come to know in popular culture, mainstream culture. Eyes are closed. The Buddha looks peaceful, looks kind, looks compassionate, looks settled. The mantra that you will hear as you walk around the Buddha stupa, the biggest stupa in Nepal, very sacred place for Buddhists. The mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, the prayer of compassion. Om Mani Padme Hum. What does compassion mean to you? Take a deep inhale, sit a little taller in the spine. Reach the hands above the head on the next inhale, palms touch, reach up. Draw the thumbs down to the third eye, the space in the middle of the eyebrows. Kind thoughts. Draw the thumbs to the mouth, to the lips. Kind words. Draw the thumbs to the heart. Kind actions. Let that be the way that we lead as a community of people, of friends. Take a deep inhale, reach the hands up above the head, spread the fingers, look up, reach up. Take one hand down to the side, reach over. Lift up, that's it, up through the sides. Take a deep inhale, reach up, exhale. Good, reach up, same thing. Just extend through the side body. Exhale. Good, inhale all the way up. And slowly draw the body forward, fingers down in front, a little forward fold. Draw the chin into the chest. And just breathe in through the nose, out through the nose for me. Now slowly walk the fingers over to the left. Take them all the way, as far as they'll go, but keeping that right bum cheek rooted to your mat. You get a nice release in the hip, behind the hip into the lower back, chin to chest. Relax the elbows. If we're not kind to each other, then what are we even doing on the planet? We get our little families, we're not even kind to our families sometimes. So start trying to expand that area in your day-to-day, your compassion, your considering the other, putting your feelings, seeing the world through the other person's eyes. Walk the hands slowly back to center. Stay there for me. Take a breath and slowly walk over to the right. There's a beautiful saying, a beautiful quote, Elie Wiesel, saying you can never judge another person until you've walked in their shoes, seen the world through their eyes. I like to remind myself of that often. When you're quick to judge somebody's actions or somebody's behavior, what's going on behind their eyes? What are they seeing the world as that's causing them to do those things, say those things, behave that way? You don't know. It helps expand into that space of compassion. Come back through center. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Slowly rise. Good. Extend the legs wide. Take a wide straddle. Just wiggle the toes, wiggle the ankles, make a little circle. Take a deep inhale, reach up. Exhale, take the hands over to the right, drop one hand down, one hand overhead, a little wider. Soften that right elbow, maybe take the gaze to the ceiling. Now we're moving a little higher up the sides through the rib cage. Expand open in that area. Take a deep inhale, come into the center, reach up, lengthen the spine. Left hand down, right hand overhead. Soften that left elbow. Good, inhale, come all the way up. Extend, reach up. Exhale, draw the body forward. So come to the fingertips are on the ground. You kind of get stuck, so take a deep inhale, lift up through the front of the body. And exhale slowly, see if you can tiptoe the fingers a little bit farther forward. Drop the chin. Now you may be stuck here. That doesn't mean you're useless at yoga. It just means your hips are formed in a way that they don't rotate forward anymore. Your hip socket, your femur in that socket gets stuck, bone on bone. Relax the chin, relax the elbows. Relax your ankles, your toes. There's always something holding on to keep you protected. Let go. See what happens. Move beyond the edge of your little safety box. Slowly rise, walk the hands back in, nice and slow. You'll feel that in the back of your hamstrings. Draw the soles of the feet together, take a deep inhale. Exhale, just allow the knees to fall, bring the hands beside the feet, open the feet like a book, elbows on top of the knees, take a deep inhale. Exhale, slowly draw the body forward, butterfly pose, just to get into those inside thighs, just take in a few breaths, feel in the body. Good, slowly rise, stamp those feet onto the mat. Knees point to the ceiling, let's just take the feet to the outside edge, hands behind you, fingers pointing to your bum. Lift the body up and exhale, just draw the knees side to side in time with your breath, windshield wipers. Inhale through center, exhale, other side. How'd you like these love hearts? Take the gaze over the opposite shoulder. I'm up on my fingers because of my wrists. So if you have sore wrists, any discomfort, it's good to strengthen the finger pads. Good, come back to center, cross the ankles, come forward onto all fours for me. So find your hands underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers, so you got a nice line. Knees under the hips, curl the toes under, cat and cow. So we tilt the tailbone up, lift the nose up, let your belly hang out. Exhale, draw the belly in. Push the mat away, chin to chest, arching. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze comes up, stick your butt out, exhale, push the mat away. And if something feels good, hang out there for a little bit. Push the mat. Good, coming into neutral spine. Walk the hands forward for me. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Lower the chest, heart, down to the mat. It's called heart melting pose, Anahatasana, puppy pose. Chin comes forward. Hips stay right above the knees. Now you'll feel this behind the arms, upper back, and breathe. Slowly start to rise. Draw the body forward towards the hands and start making big circles, big rotations with the hips. So inhale, come forward. Exhale, press the bum back towards the heels. Spread the fingers, close the eyes. Big, big circles. So you're really loosening up the hips. Soften the elbows. Good, and change direction. Good, when you've had enough of those, slowly walk the hands back towards the knees. Tuck the toes under if they're not tucked. Grab your little toe, put her underneath, put him underneath. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Take a deep inhale, draw the shoulders back, look up. Shoulder blades together. Exhale, push the hands down the knees, arch the back, chin to chest. Inhale, draw them up. Draw the shoulder blades together, look up. Exhale. Good, inhale. In through the nose, out through the nose. Nice deep inhales. Nice deep exhales. Good, one more. Inhale up, stay here. Take a deep inhale, another one. Exhale, slowly rotate round to the left. Take your one hand, take your left hand, right heel. Right hand, crease of the wrist. Look down and breathe. One more breath. Exhale, release. Take an inhale in the center. Lift up the spine, rotate the other way. And release. Bring the hands down in front. Slowly come onto your feet, releasing the toes, finding your way into yogi squat, malasana. Take the feet as far apart as you need to get those heels down on the ground. A block is also your best friend in this pose. If you have one, you can sit on your block. Take your elbows into the knees, press them out, palms together. I'm going to remove the block. I don't need, I'm not going to say. Good, push it out. And breathe. Beautiful, now bring the palms down in front of you, palms facing up to receive. Drop the chin. So pressing out the hips with the arms, getting a lot of compression in that hip joint. Take a deep inhale, lift up. Right hand, bring it out diagonally in front. Left hand, reach it high to the sky. Give it a little wave back, open up the shoulder. Maybe rotate the palm and find the opposite hip crease. So that hand comes into the right hip. Take a look over. I'm getting a lot of compression in my ankles right now. Great for the ankle joints. Take one more breath. And release. Now there you could play with stunted bird of paradise. If it's in your practice, you can always expand every posture. Go with what you feel. That's what I want for you to develop. Left hand, take it out. Press that knee out. Right hand, reach up. Exhale, rotate the palm, find the opposite hip crease. Now draw that upper shoulder back. Take the gaze up. Good, and release. Bring the hands back down in front of you. Slowly start to lift the bum up towards the ceiling. Slowly rise, toe heel the feet out a little wider. Come up onto the fingers, you're in a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold in, crown of head comes towards the floor. Good, now fingertips, bring them in line with the toe tips. Draw the body a little farther through the legs. Shake the head left to right. Take a deep inhale. Lengthen the spine. Left hand comes over to the right shin. Draw the body across. Relax the head. Good, release the hand, take an inhale in the center. Exhale, right hand, left shin. Draw the body towards the legs, crown of head to floor. Good, and release. Bring the hands down in front of you. Walk the hands a little farther forward. Turn the toes out, drop to your knees. I cannot believe I'm doing this to you. All right, so toes, take a look. Make sure your toes are pointing out. Check left toe, right toe. You're on your knees. Now, if this is excruciating on your knees, you can turn your mat over one. Put a little bit more padding under there. Now you're slowly starting to draw the hips back. Drawing the bum back. I'm going to do it this way so you can see it from the side. Feet are out. Drawing the hips back. It's called frog. I call it the F word, frog. Maybe you can lower down to your elbows. Relax the head and take 10 deep breaths here in frog for me. Don't cheat. Draw the hips back a little bit more. Let go wherever you're holding on. I was squeezing the hell out of my fists there until I noticed. Got 2 breaths left unless you've been panting like a dog. Good, now listen very carefully. If you're on your elbows, come up nice and slow. Slowly draw the body forward to come out of this pose. Bring the big toes to touch. Draw the hips back. Find child's pose for me. Draw the forehead down to the ground. Let your belly fall in between the thighs. Good, let your belly go. Relax your lower back. Draw the hips back a little bit more. Fingertip the hands over to the left, all the way over. Right hand on top of left. Next inhale, fingertip the hands through center, all the way over to the other side. Bring the crown of the head back down to the ground, left hand on top of right. Take a deep inhale in as you exhale, just let it go, let your belly go, let your breath go. Good, come back to the center. Take a deep inhale and slowly draw the body up. Draw the body all the way down. Bend your elbows, belly comes down, chest comes down. Bring the hands out in front of you, tops of the toes, flat on the mat. So elbows right underneath the shoulders for me. Take a deep inhale, press up through those forearms, lift up. Now exhale, I want you to just kind of dump in. So you feel the difference when you are not actively in a pose, right? So if you just kind of flop there, what happens? The shoulders rise. Feels a bit stiff, feels a bit weird, and it's putting unnecessary strain on everything. So take a deep inhale, press through the forearms, the elbows, the palms, engage. Draw the belly button in. Press the tops of the toes into the mat. Squeeze the bum. Relax the chin. Good. Exhale, lower all the way down. Draw the hands now underneath the shoulders. Elbows hugging into the rib cage. Take a deep inhale. Slowly rise halfway. Start to press the palms. Yes, a little bit of strength in the back of those arms. Into the compression of the back. Exhale, slowly lower down. And again, inhale, press up. Halfway. You can look up. Exhale, lower down. This time we'll go all the way up. Keeping a nice soft bend in the arms. Inhale, come up. Pressing through the hands so you don't dump into those shoulders. Gaze up. Spread the fingers on your mat. Take a deep inhale. Roll over onto your right hip. Gaze over the shoulder. Coming onto the sides of the feet. Take the gaze over. Breathe. Good. Come in through center. Other side. Gaze over the shoulder. Keep that softness in the elbows. Come back to center. Take a deep inhale. Press up. Look up. Exhale. Curl the toes. Come back to the knees. Lift the hips high. Find your downward facing dog. Nice and gently. Bring the feet out. A little bit wider than hip width. Spread the fingers on your mat. Take a deep inhale and draw the heels down towards the mat. Pressing the mat away from you. Shake your head a little side to side. Paddle out the heels. If the hamstrings, the calves, everything on the back side of the body feels stiff, draw the belly down towards the thighs. Deep inhale, deep exhale. So rolling your weight into the first finger and the thumb pad helps take the pressure off your wrist. Draw the belly button in. Good. Come high on the toes. Exhale, draw your knees to the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, hips high. Downward dog, press back. Come high on the toes, bend the knees. Draw the belly down to the knees. Exhale, heels down, hips high, down dog. High on the toes, next inhale. Bend the knees and slowly walk the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, a halfway lift. Exhale, fold in, look at your knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Draw the arms out to the side. Strong legs as you come up. Reach the hands high above the head. Exhale, draw the hands through heart. Down by the sides, Tadasana, mountain pose. Good. Pick all 10 toes up. Then press them into the mat. Chin into chest, belly button in, tailbone tucked. Tighten those bathroom muscles. Inhale through the nose, exhale it out through the mouth. Good. Spread your fingers. Feel this incredible body that you get to hang out in. Inhale, exhale. Let's do one more. Exhale, take a deep inhale, reach the hands above the head. Exhale, fold in, take your peace fingers, bind your big toe. So bend your knees to get down there if you have to. So grab your big toe with the 2 fingers, inhale, lengthen. Try to lengthen the spine, exhale, fold in. Try to draw the toes up. Take your elbows out to the side and try to lift the tailbone high to the sky. Pull your belly button in so you make some space in there. Head is heavy. Take 3 more breaths here. That's it. Keep lifting that tailbone. Keep pulling up on the big toes. Good. Exhale, release the toes. Walk onto the palms of your hands. Your toes come into the crease of your wrist. Bend your knees to get in there. Take an inhale when you're there. Try to lengthen, look out. Exhale, fold in, draw the body in. Try to bring the weight forward into the crease of your wrists. This is really good if you're struggling with sore wrists. So you're pulling up and you're pressing down. 2 opposites working together for good things. The middle way, the Tao. One more breath. Exhale, release, bring the hands to the hips and slowly rise up 1 vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Take a deep inhale, lift the hands high. Take a little back bend. Shoulder blades together, spread the hands, look up. Good, inhale, bring the hands high. Bend the knees, sink the hips, bring the palms together. Chair pose. Good, now pick up all 10 toes for me. Reach the hands higher. Deep inhale. Good, maybe come up onto the toes for me. A little balance. Lift those heels. Keep your gaze up at your hands. And exhale, lower the heels. Take a twist out to the left. Take that right elbow, left knee. Now press down with the hands so you lift out of the body. Gaze high. Maybe opening the wings if that feels good. Use that bottom hand to press into the knee to rotate that thoracic spine a little more open. Spread the fingers. Good. Bring the palms back down together. Inhale, keep the bend in the knees, palms up. Exhale, twist out other side. So get the elbow on the knee. Draw that left hip back a little. Take the gaze to the sky. Press down through the hands. It's really good for the palms. Good. Maybe opening the wings. Draw that left hip back. It's creeping forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Take a back bend. Exhale, fold all the way down the middle for me. Chest to thighs. Halfway lift. Exhale, take that left foot back, drop down to the knee. Take the hands high above the head, a little lunge into that front leg. A crescent lunge, palms together, take the hands back. Blue, be quiet. I'm going to let blue out. I want you to bring the thumbs into the back of the neck, open the elbows out, and look up for me. Good. Exhale. Draw the palms down in front of that front foot to frame that front foot. Take an exhale, draw the bum back. So that back foot is curled under. Extend that front leg long. See if you can pick the toes up for me. You find your shape, half split, half Hanumanasana. Inhale, the body long. Exhale, draw the body over that leg. You can gaze at your big toenail. Ah, the days of pedicures. The things we took for granted. Good. Tilt that tailbone back and up. See what that does to the sensation behind the leg and that hamstring. Beautiful. Draw the body forward. Walk the hands forward. Release that back toe. Bring the hands to the inside of the foot. Maybe toe heel that foot out to the outside edge of your mat. Come into a nice deep, deep lizard. So you're feeling this, the psoas, the hip flexor, all the way around the front of the hip. See if you can put your hands flat down. Take a deep inhale, and maybe you want to invite the body down a little bit more. So your body, your choice. See if you can come to your elbows. Ooh, that inside thigh has a good little scream there. Maybe coming onto the knife edge of that right foot. Let's take 5 breaths here. I'm going to deep breathe into the microphone. No, I'm not. I'm going to behave. Good. Slowly, slowly, if you're on your elbows, make your way out. Toe heel, the foot back to the middle of your mat. Framing that front foot. Come high on the fingertips. Maybe right hand reaches up overhead. Come down to the palm now. Maybe curl the back toe under, lift the knee. All the way up, reach up, extend open. One more breath. Good. Draw the hand down to frame the foot. I would like you to step in with that back foot about 2 feet. Both toes point the same way. Take a deep inhale. You can come onto your fingertips, look out, lengthen. And exhale, draw the body forward. Pyramid pose over that front leg. You can gaze at your big toe, tailbone back and up. I've got noises going on everywhere. Good. One more breath. Step left foot to join right. Halfway lift. Exhale. Fold. One more time. Halfway lift. Good. This time, palms down. Other leg goes back. So, right foot drops back. Drop down to the knee. Frame that front foot with the hands. Take an inhale, reach the hands up. Crescent lunge. Make it a little back bend. Drawing that right hip forward. Palms come together. Thumbs into the back of the neck. Take an inhale and open out the heart. Open out the arms. Good, and release. Lift the hands up. Draw the hands down to frame that front foot. Straighten front leg, half split. But it's all good. That's it. Draw the tailbone back and up. Take 2 more breaths. Good. Draw the foot forward. Now toe heel. That left foot all the way to the outside edge of your mat. Hands come down into the middle. You could use that hand to press out or just come into your lizard lunge. If you can drop down to your elbows, get in a little deeper. That might feel good. You see what your body, invite your body, right? Make friends with it. Ask it, is this okay? Let's go. Let's try a little bit more. Increase the edge. Sit into your edge a little bit more each time. Five deep breaths. Slowly rise. Toe heel that foot back to the middle of your mat. Right hand stays down. Left hand reaches high. Again, if your wrists are tight, come onto the finger pads. You can curl the back toe under, lift the back knee off. Float the knee if that feels good. Really opening out. And exhale, draw the hand down. Step that back foot in about 2 feet. Toes point same direction. Take a deep inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, fold in. So a little micro bend in that front leg. Drawing the body forward, drawing that left hip back. It's called pyramid pose. Parsvatanasana. Intense hamstring stretch. Breathe. One more breath. Step both feet together. Bend the knees, sink the hips, come back to chair pose. Lift up the hands. Exhale, stand tall, keep the hands above the head. Take a little back bend. Hands coming into heart. Chin comes into chest. Slowly drawing the right sole of the foot into the ankle, into tree pose. You can come up just above the knee or draw the foot all the way in. Your choice, just pick your gaze or hold on to a wall. So 3 things we need for balance. We need eyes to pick a gaze. We need the ears, the equilibrium, balanced in the inner ear canal. And then the body, the somatic aspect. Your stabilizer muscles in your ankles are correcting every second. Take the eyes away, it knocks you off. So close your eyes for a second. Woo! Right, open the eyes. There we go. Mosquito, gone. Sorry, Buddha. Take an inhale, reach the hands up, maybe grow your tree, opening out the arms, whatever expression you would like to make. Drawing the hands back up, back into heart. Releasing the foot, feet together, hands together, top of your mat. Good, other side. Left foot coming in. You can stay at the ankle if that helps you be closer to the ground. You can hold on to a wall. You can take that heel, bring it up. Whatever expression of tree, Vrikshasana, works for you. Maybe play with closing your eyes. See how important your eyes are in your balance. You can grow your tree if you like. Maybe fingers to thumb, taking a mudra, an energetic seal. Think of the energy, the energetic seals, the mudras that have carried forth into modern life. Draw the palms back up and into the heart. I can think of quite a few hand signals and shapes that send a lot of energy. The hands to heart. Draw the foot down. So the hands to heart mudra. A heart offering. Slowly make your way onto your mat. Lower down. Sit on your bum. Knees bent. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock a little left to right. Right to left. Place the arms out like airplane wings. And draw the knees over to one side for me. Take the chin to the opposite direction. Take 5 breaths here. Slowly draw your knees through center, other side. Take the head the opposite way. Beautiful. Draw the knees up to the ceiling. Let's bring the hands down by the sides. Toe heel, the heels towards your bum. Take a deep inhale and slowly draw the belly button in. Start to lift the tailbone up into bridge. You can roll the shoulders, walk them in. Maybe clasp the hands underneath the tailbone and lift the hips high. Keep your neck where it is. Otherwise, you risk hurting your cervical spine, your neck. Just keep it locked in, chin to chest. And breathe. We'll take 3 more deep breaths here. And we'll slowly lower down. Drawing the knees towards the chest one last time. Maybe bringing your forehead up towards your knees. And slowly, slowly find your way into final resting shape. Feet down, outside edge of your mat, palms turned up. Take a soft inhale and exhale, let it all go. Take a soft inhale, a soft exhale. Slowly wiggling the toes, maybe touching the fingers to the palms. Maybe drawing the soles of the feet in towards the body. Let your knees fall apart, left hand maybe finds the heart, right hand, the belly, if that feels good for you. Deep inhale into these spaces, exhale it out. Feel that body breathing you. What is breathing you? It breathes without your mind. All these miracles happening inside your body to keep this vehicle, this beautiful thing that allows you to experience consciousness, experience life. It keeps it moving. There's an intelligence greater than you or I, our minds. So when we find stillness and silence, we plug in. We have an opportunity to plug in to that innate intelligence surrounding us. We're reminded by every visual, every image of the Buddha that we see, that by closing our eyes it brings us one step closer to that innate intelligence, that source. It's operating inside of us, it's operating all around us, it's part of everything. That's why it feels so good when we plug in. Take a deep inhale, extend the hands above the head. That was nice hanging out in there. I kind of like that. Got to do a little more, maybe. Draw the knees into the chest. I've got a knot in the back of my shirt that makes that not so comfortable. Find your way over onto your side. Take a breath or two. And then when you're ready, use that top hand to just press up into cross-legged seated position. We finish all our yoga practices with gratitude. You bring the palms together in front of the heart, right? You're connecting to the heart with this hand gesture. Deep inhale and exhale it out. And because it's Buddha's birthday today, let's end with the words, the little prayer of compassion. You can say it to yourself, you can say it out loud. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Compassion, peace to all living beings, and especially you guys. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.